Okay, so today we're just jumping around from project to project. Got a fitment in the front, looking pretty good. I honestly think we're gonna have to raise just a little bit because that's too fucking low. What do you mean? We got the Vertex wheel in, and now we are going to test fit the status seats. We're gonna take the seat out and just like line up the brackets and see what we're gonna do, or need to do to modify these brackets, because these brackets came out of an Evo because I got the seats out of a wrecked car. And we're just gonna see what we have to do to get these to work in this car, if we can even make it work, which I'm really hoping that we can. But I don't know. That's why we're test fitting. That's why we're only doing the passenger seat too, because I don't want to take my driver's side out if I do need to actually move the car.
Oh, that shit comes up.
Okay.
Wow, this literally just pulls out.
Yeah. My point, I think we should
tilt.
Okay.
What's that hung on?
Is it hung on something?
No. This is really fucking heavy. God damn. Okay. I got a penny!
Seats out. Cool shit. God, these are gonna make awesome apartment decorations.
Fuck yeah.
Seat is out.
Drag.
We're just gonna leave it out. Weight reduction. I'm just gonna put this as my gaming chair.
Kill you there.
We took the passenger seat out, and we took apart the rail for the status seat, because this came out of an Evo, a wrecked Evo. That's how I got the seats cheap. And I just wanted to see if these brackets would be even close to lining up. I know that they would require modification, but I just wanted to see how close they would actually be to lining up. They weren't at all. Like, they aren't even wide enough. Like, even if I wanted to remove and reposition those brackets and holes, or if I just wanted to re-drill through the actual seat bracket, it just wouldn't work. So I'm either going to have to find a way to use the OEM brackets, because I already have them and I know that they line up perfectly, but I don't think that that's going to work. So more than likely, I'm just going to order GTO, specifically GTO aftermarket seat brackets. I'm going to go home tonight, and I'm going to email BC about what they think that I should do for the rear, because the rear is literally maxed out. The spring is as low as it can go, and the shock is as low as it can go. And this is how low it is. I can literally lay the freaking front of the car on the ground, but the rear, this is an 18 wheel and a 35 sidewall, so it's about 19 inches, right? I had a 19 on the car with a 35 sidewall, so that was about a 20-inch wheel setup, and I rubbed on the 20. I'm touching, or I'm like right at the 19, so in my opinion it dropped it about an inch, maybe an inch and a half, and that's not low at all compared to the front. The front is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to raise the front up. It looks crazy, but like the wheel fitment looks perfect, but the bumper is gonna drag the ground. Like, there's no way I could make it over anything. But I'm gonna email BC tonight about what they think that I should do to get the rear to go lower. And then I'm going to email a company that has specifically 04 to 06 GTO seat brackets, and I'm going to see how long it would take for those to get here. They're not too terribly expensive. They're about $100 a piece for the driver's side and the passenger side. And I wouldn't have to like jerry rig something and like, I don't know, weld and cut and everything. For $200 for something that should bolt straight in, I think that's kind of worth it, because it would make the seat install just so much easier. That's it. I'll be back here Saturday for our 4th day in 1 week, because we started last Saturday. I'm going to try Saturday to get the window in so I can fix this door, put the door panel back on so I can fix that. And then once the car is completely done and everything's fixed the way it is, I'm going to detail it and, I don't know, start applying for showcase. And I hope to God that I can make the deadline. Freaking front is so low. Like, this is about where I'd want it to be. Just like that little bit of negative camber, it's like, it's not hitting anything. Like, even though it's low, like, it's literally not touching anything up in here. It's just super fucking low. But the front, like, the bumper is literally on the ground. There's no way I could drive like that. But the rear, it is maxed out and it won't go any lower. All I want is for it to go like this much. That's probably another like ½ inch to an inch, 3/4 inch maybe. But I'm gonna email BC tonight, see what they tell me, and then we'll go from there. This is the 4th day in a week. It's working hard. I'm so freaking tired, but it feels so good to see my own vision and everything that I wanted for this car come together. Like my dream seats, my dream wheels, my dream steering wheel, like having good ass fitment. I got so lucky with these specs that they worked out. I really thought I was gonna have to run a spacer, but honestly, like, it's fucking perfect. I couldn't ask for it to be any better. I really couldn't ask for it to be any better. If I took a little bit, but I'm not going to, but the back literally just pokes perfectly. If this car was to air out, it would literally sit like right in between the tire and the lip. Like, I could not have asked for it to be better. And then the front, like, that is just absolutely perfect. That's perfect. But the front needs to be raised up a little bit. It is just too low. When I decided to build this car, and when I was trying to find parts and things that I wanted to put on it, I never took into account what they would look like on the car. I didn't find wheels that I thought they will complement the car. They will look better with this car. They will make the car look better. I have the car that's mine, that I've always wanted, and I got parts that I wanted, not that parts that I thought would complement the car, not parts that I was like, I'm specifically going to get this because it's going to make the car look good. I got parts that I just thought that they would look good on anything. And I don't know, it just feels so good seeing a vision that I've had for so long just actually like finally come together. Okay, so I don't know what day this is. I think this is day 4 or 5, but I'm so tired of messing with coilovers and fitment that I need to move on to something else. So
we're already coilovers on Trevor's car.
Trevor, hold him up, Trevor. He's putting coilovers on his car. I'm gonna link his channel in the description below, and I'm gonna put a link right here. Go watch his video.
Surprise Pikachu face.
But if you want to see him put his Megan Racing coilovers on his car,
that video will be up by like a week from now.
I don't know when. His video will be up way before this one. But
this come loose right here.
I don't know.
So that squeezes, it squeezes together, raise your door, raise your window up. No, it's doing opposite.
Right there, it'll get to like its farthest point, and then it'll start going the other way again. It's like a scissor.
You found no how-tos on this? No how-tos on this?
No, the only thing I found was people literally drilling out those rivets.
That can't be the fix on this friggin' door. That can't be.
Okay, so after wrestling with it for, I don't know, probably like 30 minutes, Papa helped me. But we finally got it out. We bent the track just enough to get the scissor out and get this to let go. And then we had to fight with the weather seal. And there was a stopper right here. So we organized all the parts up here. We had to take off the mirror. And now we got the window out. We got the window out. Then we took the OEM from the factory glue that's on the edge of the window. So that way, Brandon's here working on his Subaru. He's doing a great job today, but he had to go get parts from Bria, and I'm having him pick me up some silicone sealant, super duper duper glue, and we're gonna take this and glue it, let it sit overnight so it seals, and then the next time I come over, we'll put the window back together. So now I'm kind of like in a dead spot because the front fitment's fixed, the side markers are in. I guess I could put the front bumper back on, but I still don't have the bulbs, which is like a special order item because this car fucking sucks. So now I'm in like a dead zone where all I'm doing is just waiting on parts because the seat brackets will come in next week, and then those will literally just freaking bolt in. Okay, so it has been a minute since I picked up the camera. I'm vlogging right now. Trevor's vlogging right now. Dylan's just in the middle of it all.
Yeah.
But I am going to put... He's pulled his phone out to act like he was vlogging. But I'm going to put my front bumper back on. And then the car is pretty... Okay, I'm gonna put the front bumper back on. We actually, okay, if you have an 04 to 06 Pontiac GTO and you want to go really fucking low, do not get BC Coilover's Extreme Low Package, because it doesn't go very fucking low. We have maxed out everything, and I still got room to put my fucking dick in here. It won't go any lower. So I have contacted 326 and I'm going to order shorter springs through them. I really thought the spring was short because it's probably about 3 or 4 inches shorter than my OEM one, but 326 offers an even shorter spring than this one. So I'm going to do that, expedite it, maybe get it here in like 1 or 2 day shipping, and hopefully it's not a custom order item, which will take a minute. It'll probably take like, it's probably won't be here by the time we go to Riverside. God, I hope so. But I am going to order that so we can drop the rear just literally like an inch more. Just a fucking inch, but that inch is just too much. I ordered and expedited the seat brackets. I don't know if I already said that or not, but those will be here next week. They should easily be here before Riverside. But I'm gonna put my front bumper back on. Then the car should be ready to go get an alignment. I need to go get an alignment probably Monday. We fixed the window and we glued the actual piece that broke off, which is this piece right here. You can see the glue is drying, so I need to let that cure and dry overnight, and then once that cures and that dries, I can come back to my car and I can go and I can put the window down in, connect it back to the tracks, then put like the speaker and stuff back in, and then put my door panel back on. And once I put my door panel back on, next weekend, I think that we're gonna try to go to Cars and Coffee. And that'll be like the first event that I go to. And then the weekend after that is Riverside Chattanooga, which is what my main goal for this car is. But I have every part laid out, ready to go in. All I gotta do now is put my front bumper back on and just wait, I guess. Now, I know this might be stupid to some people, but I think it's funny, because when you go onto any kind of GTO or G8 or any kind of Pontiac or Chevy, General Motors, muscle car forum, or just in the mindset of anybody that owns one, they usually want to go fast. But I wanted to stance my car and go slow and look cool as fuck. In my personal opinion, look cool as fuck. So that's why I stretch tires. That's why I have freaking aggressive fitment and a stiff ass suspension. A Vertex quick release, but it's the quick tilt steering wheel. That's why I got Status fixed back seats, and I'm gonna be a racer. That's what a lot of people are gonna call it. I don't care. So I'm going to wear that name proudly, and I'm going to wear the name proudly in the fact that I am doing it on an American car. So no better way to do it than to get the American flag license plate that says Ricer. So I'm gonna put that on right now.